Alright, Connor, so first things first, 2019, and get a photo, take a photo and put it in that box of the final project and get your exam number on the front of that. Next thing, table of contents, just make sure that all of these are in order as they are in the project themselves or the project itself. Just double check that all these pages correlate with exactly what's inside it. And there's one thing there, look, joining methods, that's not in the template I give you. You need to add that in. So maybe copy and paste the page from finishes and leave the one of them, and then change the other finishes, the title to joining methods, and then instead of Danish oil varnish whatever, put in dovetail joint, a picture of a dovetail joint, and explain what a dovetail joint does and the advantages and disadvantages of it. Do that for 3 or 4 different joints, so make sure and add that page in. Okay, worst page, that's alright, everything there looks fine. Distinct to maximum, that's fine. Distinct to verify, yeah, that's all fine, perfect, man. Next page. Okay, so your initial thoughts, right? It's not as a spider diagram. If you wanted, you could take these sections, maybe select all of that and cut it out, and then put a text box in the bottom of your page and paste it in there, and do the same for all of these, and have it coming out of a my initial thoughts in the middle, make it into a spider diagram. You could do that. So in considerations, right, so where is it going to be, who's going to use the sex function, draw, choosing brief, why did I choose it, okay, that's fine, where is it going to go, must be suit the brief, and then assignment, the project supervise my teacher, font research solution, distinct innovative, that's fine, yeah, that's fine, okay, come on, yeah, good stuff, right, that's all fine there. Project planning, just make sure it's not copied and pasted straight out of the the example I give you. Time management, 19 weeks, 2 big sweetness or sketch. I will try and combine yourself. That's all very good, excellent. Put as much effort into the portfolio as possible while maintaining steady progress. Good man. To be happy with my final project, some nice take home next year. Have a nice innovative design. Have a nice joints. Maybe change that to accurate joints. My project, you don't know there's going to be a drawer in it yet, Connor, so this is done before the project is done, so you actually don't know what it is yet. Okay, and right, so these should lead on to that. So if you want to put as much effort in possible, maintaining steady progress in the project, so that's the aim. This is how you're going to measure it. So that's the aim for 2, that's how you're going to measure it. So if you're going to put much effort as possible, so you want to have a comprehensive portfolio, and your project is completed on time. That'll be your objective from that. To be happy with my final project and something nice to take home next year. That's your aim. How are you going to measure that? So to be happy with the final design, have some nice take home next year, have a nice innovative design, and make sure that the final design looks different and avoids box shapes, maybe that. Have nice joints in my project, nice accurate joints in the project, say going to saw on the way side of the line, and make sure I'm careful when processing. So they're objectives from that. Okay, next page. Alright. So, right. So if this is your questionnaire, Connor, do you like to see? Is there 2 options, or is it an open? Are all the questions open? If it's an interview, who did you interview? Put that up at the top. Interview with my uncle, or interview whatever, and then underneath, I found out from this interview. Something that you found out from the interview underneath. And if you're doing questionnaire, if it's a questionnaire, say 10 people said this, 5 people said that, so results from it as well. Primary research, that isn't primary research, Connor, because that's taken straight off the internet. So primary research, it needs to be maybe something that you've taken a photo of yourself or something like that. So that's what primary research will be. Alright. Primary research products, so yeah, this is this is primary research because you've taken a photograph of them. So this is something, so that's where it's going to go. Maybe put in a little, just a sentence saying this is the book that's going to be going into it. Or this is the size of a book, say this is the area that it's going to be going into, say this is a thing I want to consider for my design. Maybe you could even put that on the mood board, and maybe put an image of the program that's going to be going, your program's going into it. So maybe you could have a photo of a program or something in it, and leave that for the mood board. So there's your mood board there, yeah. Maybe take out the capital letters out of it. Technique is called laminating, that's fine. Yes, you put in a few more. Maybe you could put in that the few pictures from the farm in that, to say that it gave you inspiration as well, and maybe put a bit of a sentence down there about it as well. Okay, you've two products that are similar to what you're doing and you've analysed. As it is less techniques. Okay, that's fine. Right, that's fine, yeah, that looks fine. 4 different headings. Type of wood. So you don't have to put you can leave mahogany as the heading, not hard type 1. So make mahogany, take that out and put mahogany as the heading. That all looks fine. So something about the wood itself and what it's used for, that all looks fine, Conor, come on. There, look, just capital letters if you are putting it in. Just mind your punctuation there. You've just a comma and then a space. Everything else looks fine. No, that's grand. Come on, Saf, what type? That's fine. Look, they're not too. You can just, if you want, you can change the headings in there. So you have a picture of the tree and the wood. Grand. Easy to work with. Alright, okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, grand. Come on. Man-made boards, so plywood. It is used in construction, that's fine. Strong board, blackboard. That's grand, that's fine. There's your other materials. Polyvinyl, PVA glue, epoxy resin, towels. Yeah, that's okay, yeah. Your finishes, so don't forget, maybe you can copy and paste this page and put it, I think it goes before finishes, just whatever it says in the table of contents, just put in a new page, copy and paste that, and just change, make that jointing methods, and then dovetail, housing joint, bridle joint, whatever you want to put in there, mortise and tenon joint, a picture of them, and then just explain the advantages and disadvantages of each, just to say you've considered it also. Tools and machinery, tenon saw, it's fine, tri-square, chisel, jack plane, it's grand. I may use some, yeah, good man, yeah, very good. Bandsaw, chop saw, table saw, planer, good man, yeah. Wood turning, you're missing the border around that, just add it in, just so the format is the same as the rest of them. Processes, good man, so you're putting wood turning, laminating, box dovetail joint downs, good man. Okay, primary research. So from my research, I think I'll go to. Okay, so you want to say like main points. You don't have to say, decisions you've come to. Just say from my primary research, I did the interview I did. I found out that maybe I can't remember what you did in the interview, but some main point that you found out of the interview that you did, that primary research, the secondary research, when you looked online and you looked at them photographs, something that you found out from that secondary research. Here I got an idea for a drawer. Okay, that's not too bad. Material research, after some decided to include some primary project, it's easy to work with, it looks well. Okay, that's grand, come on, yeah. Joint methods, I'm going to use dovetail, right, so just make sure that in that section, that looks fine. For it makes the project, come on, yeah, that's good. I understand. I would have to use some power tools that I've mentioned because they're fast for doing large cuts. Leave that out, Conor, because you are not actually supposed. We did that in a bandsaw. You're not supposed to use a bandsaw. So say my teacher may use some of these power tools to cut out pieces from my cutting list. Put that in instead. That's very good. Other processes, that's very good. Man. Good idea one. That's fine. Looks sleek. Whole looks the man. This is a unique idea. Yeah. Apart from yeah, that's fine. Good man. So make sure keep using words from your design brief. Design idea 2. This team interest. Right. So just say it is an interesting team, as it is to do with farming, and I enjoy farming and things to do with it. However, many different processes such as wood turning. That's fine. Show to make it all fit large. Okay. That's grand. Make sure it's not that there's a different reason why it meets the brief. If it's the same one, that's fine, but don't be copying and pasting from the previous one. I don't think you did anyway. That's all. Am I missing something? That's all I have there, Conor. Is it? So I'm missing whatever is left there, Conor, but so far so good. Like, everything there is brilliant. You just have a few small changes to make and you have a very good portfolio. So get them done and hand me up the rest of them. I'll have a look with you in class. I don't have them if you did give them to me. So get all that done, man.